It's getting ready to storm its ass off out here, Josh. Can't watch. I'm in TAF class. You're good, bro. We're getting ready to watch the storm. It's getting ready to storm its ass off out here. I just peeled a cock and balls off the back of my truck. I don't think Dodge thought that emblem through. Can we get 50 subscribers? Aiden plays. What's up, Aiden? Am I okay? What are you talking about? I'm okay. We're just out here watching the storm, bro. It's getting ready to storm its ass off out here. Ken Big Fishing. No, I'm alright. Yeah, it's getting ready to storm out here. How you doing, buddy? Hope you've been pretty good. Nicumbus Carpenter. Remember me? I'm top secret. Why bullying me? One. No. Has your life been hard? Yeah, I mean, my life was not easy growing. Hurt your finger really bad, can barely move it. Oh, I hate it when that happens, man. I hate it when you hurt your finger. Like, I was working at a landscaping place one time, and I had a dead blow. It was probably like a 30-pound dead blow hammer, and we was tamping the rocks down, tamping the stones down, and this one was pissing me off. So I hawked back like this, and I went to come back down, and my hand was holding the block, and the dude that was standing next to me asked me a question. My dumbass, me being a manager mindset, I looked at him right as I was coming down with the hammer and smacked the fuck out of my finger. Like, my middle finger on this side is flat. I compound fractured that thing. Sorry for that. Hey, man, it happens. Okay, who cares? What's up, fam? I was at the trampoline park and I ran so fast and ran into the pole. got, got a concussion. Fuck, bro. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh. Damn, that sucks, man. It's okay. I'm a sub and like, hell yeah, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. One time I lost my grandma. I feel my pain and loss really bad, and it still hurts a lot. Hey, you just got to remember that your grandma did not die. Okay, you didn't lost. You didn't lose her. She's still there. Double tap that screen aggressively. Yeah, stuff happens. You get old, you pass away, your body gives out, your spirit don't. Not really. Something that has helped me, Aiden, and trust me, man, I've been through some hard times, bro. I was homeless for 13 years. I lost my mom when I was 28. I lost my best friend in the same month. We were blood brothers. I find it best to not focus on the whole staircase. Just worry about taking each step every day. Eventually, the staircase will be behind you. You just gotta not focus on the bad stuff. Got my ex over trying to move back in. Oh, fuck. Don't do it, Ken. Don't do it. Be tough. Be tough. Ask her how many times she's deep cleaned that clam snout, and then if she gives you an honest answer, then consider it. Anthony, what's up, bro? She died by cancer. Who? Your grandma? Yeah, that sucks, bro. What the fuck? Kenny cheating on me? Ho 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 ho! Busted. I need a drink of some of that short. I need a drink of some sort. Well, go get some coffee. Sorry, but not gonna lie. I'm a YouTube or two. I'm trying to do light strings, but my life has been doing hard things because I can't. People are going to hate me. Uh, being a YouTuber is tough all by itself, man. You gotta worry about people harassing you and hazing you every day online, especially when you're as comfortable as I am and you do face reveals and you sit here and you talk to them. You know, none of them people really know you. None of them do. Who are they to say anything about your content or who you are as a person? It's not like they live right next door to you. It's not like they're growing up with you. Why should it matter what they think? If somebody says something that's ignorant, just delete the comment. And if they keep going, hide them from your channel. You have the power as a creator. Wait, huh? Kentrail Johnson. What's up, fam? Where's Mama at? She's right here. It's so rewarding to a YouTuber too, so we having something in common. Yeah, I've been a YouTuber for almost 2 years, bro, and trust me, it has not been easy. But you have the power as a creator to allow who you want on your channel. A lot of times, trolls actually turn into subscribers if you let them know, hey, I'm not going to put up with your garbage. I'm going to allow you to slide with one comment like that, but the next one, you're gone. All right? How you doing, Kentrail? It's been a while, bro. Oh shit, I'm tripping. Damn, this we good. Oh man, all good, bro. Cheers. We're out here waiting on this storm that they said we were supposed to get. Ain't got no storm yet. I'm good, man. Just got off work not too long ago. Hell yeah, man. That's how I used to unwind too. After a long day of work, I'd come home and smoke a doobie. That was like 4 or 5 years ago, though. Aiden, by the way, I have a friend named Marshall. He's been in my heart all the time. We've been friends forever. Hell yeah, bro. That's always good to have friends like that, man. I had one friend like that. One. Me and him, we used to get into bar fights together. And he actually unalived himself 5 years ago. 6 years ago. No, seven. Yeah, seven. And I haven't been able to get close to anybody since then. It's rough. So keep a hold of that friend. Tiffany Williams, what's up, fam? How you been there, brother? I got a new truck since you saw me last, Kentrell. It's a Dodge 1500 Super Cab, so I can take my kids and shit, and they don't have to be squished anymore. What up, Ocean? Yeah, I got a new truck, man. You want to see it? I just peeled a cock and balls off the back of it because Dodge didn't think through an emblem. Hell yeah, man. I'll show you. Yeah, Dodge has this emblem on the back of these trucks, and I don't think they thought it through when they marketed this truck because it literally looked like a cock and balls. I'll show you where it used to sit. It was an emblem. It used to sit right there, and it had a loop and a loop, and then a straight stem going up with a star. Straight looked like a cock and balls. But anyway, this is my new truck. And you know, we had to put the lion on the hood. Yeah, buddy. You like this? I did this. That's a grate off of a fireplace. You see that? It didn't have it didn't have a it didn't have a grill in it when I got it. But yeah, that's my truck. Got my little flagpole, my toolboxes. Oh yeah. And it sounds like a fucking mad cat, dude. When you take it down the road, it literally sounds like a cat that's roaring all the way down the road. My daughter calls it the Black Lion monster truck. Yeah, I got that. Uh, I had to put close to 800 into it. Luckily, mom got her taxes back, so we could do that. It needed new, um, it needed new control arm brackets for the bottom on both sides and on the top on both sides, and it needed new bushings. And then I needed to get an O2 sensor. Then I changed that, and then I had to patch the exhaust. And then after I fixed that, I had to get a new spark plug for cylinder 2 because it kept misfiring. And come to find out, cylinder 2, the spark plug was melted. So it's a good thing I fucking changed that. I was just about to say you didn't put a lion on there for no reason. It better roar. Yeah, it does. She sounds vicious when she's going down the road, too. Nope, Anthony. What? Mama isn't a mod? No, I unmodded everyone, Anthony. There is no moderators on my channel. I am the only moderator, besides my two older kids. My two older kids are the only moderators on my channel. Everybody else that used to be a mod is green. Anyone heard from Honey? She was just in here. I think he's playing dumb. And she mad at you now. You got your ex over. Fuck. Well, while I got you in here, Kentrell, I'll go. I'll grab my keys and I'll go start the truck. You can hear it, man. Might even. Well, I can't take a ride very far because my phone is off until tomorrow. So if I leave my Wi-Fi, then I'll probably lose y'all. But I can go out here and start it up, and you can hear it. Here, you know what? I'll set you right in front of the exhaust. You ready? You still here, Kentrell? We're gonna go start it so you can hear it. Sounds like a beast. Sounds pretty good, huh? It's not bad for the money that we paid for it. I mean, can't beat it. My kids can actually fit in the back now without getting all cramped. And I found a new home for Spike. He is now the cover for my four-wheel drive shifter. He sits on the cover. It's my little Spike. Good boy, Spike. Not bad, huh? Gotta have Spike in there. My little hand puppet. When Coda gets obnoxiously annoying on long car rides, I always pull it off and I start talking to her in a funny voice with that thing on my hand. Gotta get more coffee. And I found a new kitchen table on the curb, Kentrell. Check this out, man. I found this. My whole family can sit at that comfortably now. And we can all eat dinner and breakfast as a family now. I gave my other set to the neighbor guy that moved in here and he didn't have nothing hardly. So I gave him a kitchen set. That way, at least if he's got his son over, he can have breakfast or coffee or whatever with his son, you know? Oh, oh man. But yeah, it's a nice truck. I love that truck. I don't think I'd ever get rid of that one. That one's going to be the one that I keep fixing. And I fix, and I fix, and I fix, and I fix until it's brand new again. And then keep it for a few years and then it break again. And I start fixing it all over again. I don't think I'm going to get rid of that one. My youngest daughter likes it too much. I think my chat froze. Sure did. Alright, I gotta catch up on the chat. My chat froze. Roar! Yep, that's a Dodge. Black Lion Mama Cricket. Whoop, whoop. I'm here, Kenny, and you cheating. I didn't see her. Run upstairs. uh, hell yeah, man. I'm glad you like that. Help the boys in class ruined. Good boy for me. Sounds so dirty. Hey, Papa Trucker, what's up, brother? I was just showing off my new kitchen set, telling everybody I gave my old set to your dad. Todd Floyd, you look like my late friend Larry. He was my best guy. Well, I appreciate that, man. I actually just shaved. I don't like it when I shave because I look doofusy, you know. I look like the guy from Dumb and Dumber when I shave.
Tell him what you tried to fucking make me do while I was at work. What you told me you were doing.
What? Oh, when I wrote you while you were at work and I said I'm shaving my head?
You better fucking not. I agreed to a trim, not a shave. Thank you.
Your audio seems low, brother. Can barely hear you. All right, hold on. How's that? Can you hear me better? You missed out, brother. I was just showing everybody my new truck. I got a Dodge 1500. It's a badass truck, bro. It sounds like a monster truck going down the road. I'm just glad my kids ain't got to be all cramped up in a vehicle of mine anymore. I used to have a GMC and it was a 3-door. My kids used to be cramped, something fierce in there. Thought it was my phone. Uh, by the way, how you doing? All right, I'm doing okay. KS, good choice. I still can't get a hold of him. Well, Papa Trucker, I don't even see any lights on. He might be taking a nap, bro.
His bike's there.
His bike is there and the RV's here, but I mean, I don't see any lights on. He might be taking a nap, bro. I know he had a big day. He went and I think cleaned out his RV today because I showed him the pictures of this truck. And the guy still seems interested. He wrote me and asked me if he could get pictures of the inside, and then he wrote me again and was like, "Hey, I'll just wait until tomorrow when we meet up." So, I mean, if he gets this truck, bro, you're gonna have to help get the parts for him and just bring them over, and I'll install them for you guys. I'll do it for free. It's whatever. But after he gets this truck, he'll have a good running truck. Like Dodge's is one of the strongest trucks I've ever had.
If you
Real
want to,
fairy. What?
I was getting ready to tell Papa Trucker if he gets too worried, he can just have you go knock on the door.
I'm not trusted alone with cans because of my hands. Let's not start talking all gothic again, Ocean. I know you catch my drift when I say that. Let's not talk all depressed anymore. Ain't nobody takes honey. Please, I fight. She knows now. I've never been timed out. You've never been timed out where? Here? Yeah, you have.
I think it was
What
the
you
night
fishing for
before.
down there, bud? Well, oh, you mean when I go fishing down here? There's a lot of good fishing down here. There's bass, there's rockfish, there's carp, there's muskie, there's gar, there's crappie. There's all kinds of shit down here. There's sturgeon. There's apparently bull sharks at Red Rock. Yeah, that just happened. There's little bull sharks at Red Rock. I'm just sad I can't be trusted with cans. Well, I mean, you did it to yourself, fam. You start putting forth an effort and not acting a certain way, you might be trusted with stuff. In Canada, we got huge muskies. I believe it. I believe it. I've got a friend out there. His channel is at Outfish Ontario. So if you look up at Outfish Ontario, he goes fishing all the time. I've seen him pull up some pretty big muskie, and it was pretty epic. The audio is still really quiet on your end. I don't know why, fam. I've got you all the way up. I've got you outside.
Did it connect to the Bluetooth when you turned the truck on?
It might have. It might have. Hold on, let me turn my Bluetooth off. How about now? Can you guys hear me better now? And Ken Big Fishing, he's also got a channel out there in Canada. He lives in Canada. Um, he goes fishing all the time. Might be the new phone. You want to go let your dog out real quick? I'll get Nova. Give me a second, guys. I gotta hook up the dogs. They're legit monsters where I live on Vancouver Island. It's just trout and salmon, halibut, cod, and etc. Oh man. Come here, Nova. I caught a fish down here. I think it was 2 years ago. I didn't even know what the hell it was. I caught it. It was like, I think it was like 12, 13 inches long. And it legitimately looked like a hush puppy. You know what I'm talking about when I say that? It looked like something you'd see in Florida. Like one of them dogfish. You know what I'm saying? I caught one down here in Iowa. I couldn't even believe it. I was like, how in the hell did that get here? Apparently they're native here. I didn't know that. It's very rare that I pull a trout up out of the water here in freshwater. Yeah, yeah. It straight looked like a dogfish on a for real. It legit looked like a dogfish. Same head, same body, everything. Kane, no, no. You behave yourself.
You don't own me outside, dog.
She's allowed outside too. Don't you be going over there, bark. Ah, yeah. Get your little tail over here.
Kate! Kate!
You don't own the yard. Get over here. Kane thinks he owns the yard. He barks at everybody that's out here. Damn, I caught a ratfish in deep sea water once. Took them up. They're so weird. Hey, I believe it.
Kate!
You behave yourself. Stop it. Nova's over there trying to play with her now. No. 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 Storming out there. Yeah, we're waiting on it here. It's supposed to start storming here too. That's why I'm actually sitting outside. That's the first time I've seen Nova actually being interested in trying to play with her. Normally she just goes over there and ignores her and walks around and comes back over here.
She probably prefers that to Kane.
Yeah.
Barking at her.
That's cool though. At least I know Nova's not going to be aggressive or nothing.
That dog growled when you walked over next to it yesterday.
Nah. She's just a puppy. Bubba Fisher, what's up, fam?
She said growled.
Gotta go chatting. Gotta go. Good chatting, brother. I'll sub and try to come back. Hell yeah, bro. Turn your little bell on. That way you get notified every time I go live or I make a video. You might like my content. I do a lot of really good, funny content. Good boy. See, you ain't gotta be all noisy. Here, hand me his ball right there, Mom. Kane. I found an old driver's license while fishing in my pond. It was from 1955. Holy shit. That's an old license there, Bubba. You almost took out Nova trying to get that thing. Come here, Kane. Kane. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. I know, Nova. I know, baby. I
I was
know.
talking about sidewalk, he ain't gonna be able to get it.
Oh, he lost it. No, he didn't. Give it here. Give me. Come here.
Don't drop it down there.
You're in Columbus, but the license was from Greensville. Wow. Traveler. Yeah, how's your mom, Bubba? I think last time we talked, she was either sick or something was going on. I'm thinking about using some of that braided line that's in the house and turning these into a wind chime. Take the plastic little grommet thingy off.
What are
They came off of that. I mean, that'd be a pretty loud wind chime, but that would sound pretty good. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 7 of these.
There's 6 on this one.
There's 6 on that one, so I can probably do away with getting rid of one. The only thing I would need is something to hang down low enough to where it'd make them chime. Like a weight or something.
I think if you just hang it from something and let the wind do the rest, they would chime just fine. With the wind out here.
Actually, Bubba, we haven't had any issues in a few days. It's been actually relatively quiet.
Since I broke up a screen in there.
Yeah, it got bad that night.
Kane!
You're just a big old mouthy moose, ain't you? Kane,
Kane!
would you stop it and leave her alone? She is allowed to be out here too, you know. Stop it. That's enough. That's enough. I know.
Don't even.
What up, Joe? Long time no see. How you been? I've been all right, bro. I'm just sitting out here drinking a cup of Joe. How you been, bro? Like the hair. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, man, I dropped my divider. When you're outside and you got a bunch of bugs and bug problems, you just get you a little piece of plexiglass like that and you can set it on your cup. And you ain't got to worry about no bugs. Yeah, we were expecting a storm. That's the only reason we're out here.
It cleared up over
Yeah, it did. I don't know. Papa T said that it was storming down his way. So,
well, where's he
it
at?
might have missed us and just went to him.
Oh,
Because it looked like it was moving that way. So if it was moving that way, it would have went his way. Yo, I found a tent on the side of the road. I posted pictures of it in my community section. And bro, this thing's like brand new. Nah, I didn't move. I'm still in the same spot. We've been here for close to 3 years now.
I like our little area.
Yeah. Got flowers coming up now. Mom's got a morning glory vine popping up over there. It's that Texas star. It's supposed to be like a blue star that gets like this big.
Yeah, we
What
know
about
this
the
one.
tent? It's an 8-person tent, bro. I set it up. I'm 6'2". Okay. I can legit stand up and walk around in this thing. That's how big it is. It's like a pop up gazebo, but it's a tent. And the bars are actually made into it. I thought it was pretty cool. I set it up in like 2 minutes. And I posted pictures. Yeah, here. This is a picture of the inside of it, of me standing up. Look at that. That's me standing up in this thing. And then,
Side left, I think.
look, that's the inside of it. That's the outside of it. I found that on the side of the road, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
And they excited to go camping.
That's solid. Sell it or use it. I'm thinking about keeping it and using it because I got a family of 5. And I mean, we have a tent, but it's only a 4-person tent, and I can't stand up in it. I got to crawl in and out of it. So I'm thinking about selling the other one and then keeping that one. Stormed pretty hard last night in Minnesota. 2 tornadoes bordering Mississippi, and we had bad winds. Lightning hit the house.
Right.
Not mine, burnt to the ground. And the trees in the house. Kane, enough. That's that. Get over here. That is enough, you mouthy little boy. Listen, come here. Come here. That is enough. That's enough.
You need to have a little father to
That's
son
enough.
talk with him about
That's enough.
inappropriateness.
That's enough. That's enough. Calm down. Calm down. Listen, that's enough. You can't do this. You can't be doing that. Listen, you don't own the yard. There's other dogs that live here. You gotta share. I know you don't like sharing, but you gotta share. Listen. You gotta share. I know. You gotta share. I know you don't like it, but you gotta share. Listen. Listen to me. I'm gonna bite you. I'm gonna bite you.
You need to have a father son talk with him about being inappropriate too.
Yeah.
Poor neighbor.
He's getting so big, man. You gotta share. And then he grumbles. I know, doesn't he?
Oh,
He does that all the time. Oh, he throw his ball to you?
yeah. Oh. Get it.
He wanted mommy to throw the ball this time.
Yeah, he needed that.
Minnesota. That'll be fun. Man, I bought a big tent a couple of years ago. Might just bring both for now on the extra room. Yeah, I feel you there, man. I was thinking about it. Like, when we go camping, it's going to be me, my wife, my daughter, my other daughter, and my son, counting our 2 dogs. So that's 7 already. So we might just go ahead and keep the bigger one because it's hard fitting all five in a four-person tent, plus the two dogs.
Shit, the dogs take up people's space on their own.
Yeah,
Especially Nova.
and I found a cot. Like I found a military grade cot on the side of the road that I still have to take pictures of. But after I get pictures of that, I'm probably going to post it because
Kane.
I don't foresee my. Oh, and the other sleeping bag is still in the basement at your parents' house, dividing the bedrooms. Yeah. So we didn't lose it. It's over there. So the one is here, and the other one's over there. So we still have two sleeping bags.
I'm glad it's still there because I thought we lost it.
But I'm thinking about getting rid of this cot because I'm not going to use the damn thing. If I go camping, I'll probably either sleep on the ground with just a blanket or sleep in one of the sleeping bags on the ground. I'm not going to sleep on a cot because that's bad for you when you go camping. Did you know that the human body is not even supposed to sleep on a bed? You're supposed to sleep on a hard surface because a hard surface makes your body relax. When you're on a cushion top or a bed, your body's muscles are constantly moving throughout the night. That's not supposed to be like that. You're supposed to be fully relaxed. So you're supposed to sleep on a hard surface. That's why you'll never see a homeless person say, "Oh, I'm so tired." No, those motherfuckers get some hella good sleep. I know I did.
We kind of did. Except for the sand problem.
Yeah, you're supposed to sleep on a hard surface. Bubba said, "Wait, what?" Yeah, you're supposed to, man. Fact check me. What, Kane? I know. What? Where's your ball? Where's your ball?
It's getting dark, they probably can't find it.
Where is it? Where's your ball? Where's your ball? What'd you do with it? Go find your ball. Go find your ball.
No, but where's the ball?
Nova doesn't play with tennis balls anymore like she used to.
No, but she knows how to find them. Had one, I bet you she could find it. Oh,
Nova's gonna mess you up in a minute. Listen, she's trying to sit by Daddy. I'd leave her alone. Stop it. Stop it.
that poor dog.
Stop it. Nova is trying to sit by Dad. You better leave her alone. She's gonna bite you. YouTube, I've said hi already. Shush. What? What are you talking about? Ouch! That was my elbow.
Because every once in a while, YouTube will send the say hi in the chat, and then if you click it, it says so
Oh.
and so says hi.
Brandon, what's up, my brother? Did that sticker come on the back of your truck from the factory? Yes. Yes, that Dodge sticker. Yes, that's something that they came out with from the factory. And I don't think the Dodge company thought that through because it legitimately looked like a cock and balls. Like, I know that's not what it's supposed to represent, but that's what it looks like. So, I took a razor knife and I scraped that shit off.
I think you're the only one that's seen it as that.
What's up? It's me. I'm back. I had to go do something. You're good, Aiden. No, they didn't. Yeah, it really did. It came from the factory like that, bro. No weenies. It was only on the 2002 and 2003 versions of that truck. After 2003, um, they discontinued using the old Chrysler symbol for the Dodge. I don't know if anybody knows this or not, but Chrysler and Dodge uh, used to be partners. Yeah, they didn't think that through. Dude, I had to do something, but I want to ask you one question. Have you been doing all your life? Like, what have you been doing? Like, I feel bad for you for your life, though.
We're in the beginning, 13
Yes,
minutes.
my brother. What's up, fam? Um, I just live each day with every moment that I can. I heard a good quote the other day, and now I wish I could remember it. Imagine I used to troll you, but you, cool brother. Hell yeah, thank you, fam. See, turned you into a subscriber. Mr. Maintenance, what's up, fam? Yeah, I'm okay. Just sitting here chilling, bro. How about you? You good? And no, I'm not smoking a joint. It's a cigarette.
By the way, fuck you, TikTok.
Yeah, by the way, fuck you, TikTok. They restricted my video yesterday because I was smoking a cigarette, but the whole time you couldn't see it. I was going like this. You couldn't see it. The only thing you could see is me exporting the smoke. That's it. The whole time I was going like this.
TikTok is so much stricter than YouTube.
Not once did I go like that. What do you think about Trump? I think he's an amazing president, and he's got my support. Like, you're the best you've ever read everybody's comments. Hey, I try to make everybody matter when they come into my channel, bro. Oh, okay. For a minute, I thought you were like a serial killer. No. Aiden plays. Thanks for the hearts, bro. Have you seen that picture of a raccoon smoking a... No, I haven't seen that. I think Hillary Clinton and Obama are the worst. Yeah, me too, Mule. I do too. I think that I'm glad that they're out of authority. Well, leave her alone. Damn it. Nova wants to be left alone. Leave her alone.
Jesus.
Yeah, they were puppets, and they let themselves be puppets.
I got that right?
What?
The TikTok.
What, the TikTok
Yeah, I
thing?
posted your TikTok.
I don't see it.
Really?
Yeah, it didn't pop up.
You sure you got
What's
one?
up, XX? Yeah, I got all messages on.
Huh.
I hope you have a good life. I hope you have a good day. Hell yeah, Aiden plays. You're always welcome back in here. You reckon Trump is a cahoots with Russia? I don't know. I'm not going to speak on that because I don't have any hard facts, but I do think that he's awfully friendly with Putin. Like, a little too friendly. I'm not going to speak on it a whole lot, but That's just stuff I've noticed.
What in the fuck?
You're a Hispanic man, okay? Hey, I don't give a shit what color you are, bro. You come in here and you show respect to everybody in the chat, including me, then you're part of my family when you walk in this live chat room here. If you're a human being, that means you have the same genetic code sentence in the beginning of your genetic code, and it says "in God eternal," and that makes us brothers and sisters. So I don't give a shit what color you are. I don't care where you're from. You come in here and show respect. That's all I'm asking. That's how I run my channel. I don't know how anybody else runs their channel, but that's how I run mine. So you're always welcome in here. Putin ain't too bad. He's banned all produce, Russia, image, Obama and Hillary Clinton, Biden doing that. Imagine Obama and Hillary doing that. Yeah, I kind of got to agree with you though, man. From Texas, brother. Hey, I'm from Texas too. I used to live in Copper's Cove. I started out living down there in Killeen. I lived in Killeen, and I was actually on Fort Hood when the shooter went through Fort Hood and was shooting everything. Would you put him in his crate if you're going in, Mom? Nova can stay outside with me.
Come on, Kane. Kane, come on.
You remember that? Yeah, I was on base when that happened. I was at the bowling alley.
No,
Well, I guess she wants to go in.
Don't even think about it.
In the house. In the house.
Come on. Come on. Bring it in.
Show my dogs? Oh, man. I've already showed them once. I can show you Nova. We're putting the little puppy away for the night because he's on a schedule right now because he's still going through potty training. But I can show you Nova. This is Nova. This is my ESA. She's a Caucasian Shepherd Blue Tick Hound mix. She's my baby. She's my baby. I can put my whole body on her, bro. She's that strong. That's the one. That's the big one. The other one we put in bed already. The little one is a German Shepherd Husky mix. Nice dog. Does it listen? Nova, she listens on cue every time. The little one, he's still a puppy. He's only 6 months old and he's still learning. But Nova, she is my seizure dog. She's been trained to recognize when I get ready to go into seizures. And she'll either lay on top of me so I don't hurt myself, or she'll go get help. Or if I'm trying to get up after one, she will literally stand there and, like how I was just putting my whole body weight on her, she'll let me put my body weight on her to help get me up off the ground. Like, she's a really, really good dog. She's very, very well trained. Like, I could take her for a walk and she'll stay right next to me the whole time. She's very good with other dogs. I've never ever had an issue with her showing aggression to any other dog besides this little puppy in here, but that's just her showing dominance and saying, hey, you need to knock that shit off. It's actually kind of helping having Nova around to train this little puppy. What do I do for a living? Right now, I'm just a YouTuber. I'm trying to save up some money so I can get a zero-turn lawnmower and start my own lawn care business so I can go into doing landscaping for myself. But that's a building process. You want a pet raccoon? Bro, my grandma had a pet raccoon when I was a kid. His name was Rocky. Take care, Lion and Cricket. All right, Brandon. See you later, brother. Hello, Jackson Carr. Go for it, bro. You'll get there. Trust me. Yeah, the only thing holding me up right now is a zero turn lawnmower. I have everything else. Well, I'm sorry. Let me correct that. The only thing holding me up right now is a zero turn lawnmower and a trailer. I have everything else. I have a leaf blower. I have a weed eater. I have trimming equipment. The only thing I need is a lawnmower, and I could start my own lawn care business. But I don't want just any lawnmower. I'm saving up to get a zero turn Skag Turf Tiger so I can start my own business. Because Turf Tigers, in my opinion, Skag, in my opinion, is the best zero turn lawnmower out there because you get more controllability with it. It does a way better finish cut, and it's very low maintenance for those. See you, Brandon. Seems like you're a smart guy, bro. You're gonna do it. Manifest that, my bro. Hell yeah, bro. I've been doing it every day. I've been sitting on my porch talking to God every day I wake up, and I'm saying thank you for my company. Thank you for Turtle Cut Enterprises. That's what I'm gonna call it. Turtle Cut Enterprises or Turtle Cut Landscaping. Because when I mow a lawn, I want the lawn to look like the diamonds on the back of a turtle shell. That's what I'm going for. Where'd Honey go? Hope Honey is not on her way here. Oh, Ken, you fucked up. You fucked up, Kenny. Sorry, bro. You fucked up. You fucked up real good. She's a nurse, so she knows how to. She probably knows how to hurt you and you live a little. Oh man, appears out of nowhere. How many cigarettes you smoke a day? Well, I'm actually trying to stop. It's not going very well. I've been really stressed out past couple of days. But when I'm not stressed, I do tend to not smoke as much. And I've had to start correcting my way of thinking by using different words. Because I don't know if you know this or not, but when you're programmed not to be a quitter, using the word quit for anything only makes you want to do more of what you're trying to quit. So I've started to having to use different words like I don't want one or nah or I need to stop this. I'm actually getting a little bit better. Tonight was a really stressful night, so I've probably smoked a little bit more than what I usually do. Normally, I can go one cigarette an hour and make a pack last me either all day or a half a pack last me all day. I'm the same way when I get stressed, smoke more, try nicotine pouches. They work for me. Brand called Velo. I've heard really good things about them actually, and I have actually been considering going to the pouches. I have heard a lot of good things about them. I'm just worried that if I do the pouches, because I ain't got no teeth, I won't have enough cheek to hold it. I'll go to spit and the damn thing fall out. Being homeless for almost 13 years, I lost all my teeth. I had surgery a year before last and got them all removed because I would not be sitting here in front of you if I hadn't. They were that bad. The infection was that bad. It was killing me. So, like, I'm almost scared to switch to the pouches because I ain't got enough teeth to hold it to my cheek, so it might just come right out.
You'd have to wear your teeth a lot more.
Yeah, I'd have to wear my dentures a lot more. I gotta make a pee pee, Papa Trucker said.
Again?
Yeah, I gotta make a pee. They give you a small buzz that's overweight cigs. Also, you put it up on your top lip. You don't need teeth, brother. All right, cool, cool. I'm here watching you, Kenny.
He's like, I missed you.
I missed you, honey. I actually fell asleep. Hey, Ken was worried that you were taking a plane real quick to go beat his ass, honey,
I told him.
because he was cheating.
I told him you knew how to inflict the damage and then heal it.
Thank me later, cuz. Hey, I just might actually. I'm dead ass serious about that. I've strongly been considering going to the pouches.
Oh, I had to go back and read. I thought you were talking about switching to dip for a second. I was like, wait a
No,
minute.
to the nicotine pouches, the stuff that's supposed to help you quit, the Velo stuff.
I've heard nothing but bad shit about the pouches.
I've heard good stuff about that particular brand. I've heard that it actually does make you cut down a lot.
You want to try it? Try it.
Damn, this has been a really productive chat tonight. I've already been on here an hour and I didn't even notice.
And the chat's still on, dude.
Yeah, the chat's been nonstop.
Dad, you notice she didn't fight us at all today?
Yeah, she didn't fight at all. She went right to bed, which is good. It's like 1 minute I feel good and the next I feel like shit. Why I always see Americans say smoking black and mild. What is that? A black and mild is a cigar, and they're like a flavored cigar, and you can get a bunch of different kinds. I actually smoke cigars, but it's a cigar cigarette. It's a cigarette that's actually a cigar. But I always snap my filters off. I get my Clint Eastwood on when I smoke. You're still the one for me, honey. Don't worry. Differences. The differences between a black and mild and a regular cigarette. A black and mild is more like this, except it'll have like a wooden or a plastic tip right here, and they'll be flavored like wine, grape, vanilla, cherry, all kinds of stuff. And I mean, they're a little bit thicker too. Like they're like that much more thicker than what this is.
You can get these in flavors too. They're not as good.
Yeah, you can get these in flavors too, but they're not really that good. I'm back in the bad time. Raul Soccer God. What's up, fam? I think I got to go back in there and trim my mustache a little bit because
You missed some?
that was not planned. I didn't do that on purpose. I got a fucking Hitler stash.
Wait, what'd you do?
I just noticed it.
Oh my god, yeah, go shave that. I cannot believe I didn't notice that.
I gotta get
But
rid of that.
I am tired.
I just noticed that.
We'll get back after these brief messages. God, I am tired. I didn't even notice. Honey and Ken, y'all are so cute. Ken, don't fuck with her though, I'll fuck you up. That's my sis. Don't fuck with her. Don't fuck with her. on, guys. He's coming.
Oh,
No more mini stash.
all right, that's better. Sorry about that. I didn't know I had a Hitler stash going on. Period, Kenny. Bro, tell us about you being homeless. Really? You guys want to hear that? Well, I first became homeless when um,
Fucking honey.
Billy Anderson. I'll answer your question in a second.
Oh, God.
I first became homeless after me and my ex-wife split up. Um, I did start drinking heavily, and I was drinking maybe a 30 pack a night and a jar of moonshine, and then waking up the next day and going to work. And it got to the point to where me and my mom had a falling out, and I was just like, fuck it, I'll go live in the woods. So I lived in the woods for like 4 years. And then my mom died. Well, before my mom died, I gave myself alcohol poisoning twice and then quit. But I never went back. I just stayed out there in the woods because I was like, fuck it, I don't want to bother nobody with my depression. Because I was going through depression. Like, that was my first marriage. And I feel like I failed my kid because I couldn't keep my marriage together, you know? And it wasn't even my fault. She's the hoe that cheated. And yes, I'll call her a flat hoe because that's what she is. And, you know, it was just one of them things where you bury a lot of shit when you're out there by yourself with your thoughts. You get numb to a lot of stuff. You learn how to survive. Like, I fished every day to eat. I hunted, I trapped. There was a lot of times I went without because my money would go to washing my clothes at the laundromat or keeping my phone on, and I'd go without toothpaste or mouthwash or body wash or, you know, the little essentials like that, or toilet paper. I can't tell you how many things of socks that I'd have to buy every couple of months because I'd run out of socks because I'd rip them open and use those as toilet paper and then bury them. But like living homeless, man, after 4 years of being out there, my mom passed away. And I became the black sheep of the family because, you know, nobody knew what I was going through. While I was homeless, I was diagnosed with starter stages of non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. So I started smoking weed every day for, I think, 3 years, 3 or 4. And it was maybe 4 or 5 times a day I'd smoke it. And I wound up putting it back to sleep. I put that shit in remission. I put it to sleep. I didn't go to any doctor. I didn't trust any doctor. And I didn't have any insurance at the time. I couldn't have paid for the shit anyway. So I did it my own way. After I beat that, I stayed out there for a little while. And then I started following my ex-wife to state to state to state because she would state hop every time I'd get somewhere where I could see my daughter every day and be a part of her life. And then finally I ended up here in Iowa. And after 13 years of just going back and forth and all that shit, like I started out homeless in 2011. So 2011 to now, count back 5 years from now, that's when I stopped being homeless because that's when I got here to Iowa 5 years ago. I did live homeless out here on the river for my first year. And then after that, I met Jess, and we've been together ever since. And then we've been here in this apartment for the last 3 years.
I lived homeless with you. So
Yeah, she came out and lived homeless with me. We were in an overturned rail car that was abandoned out in the middle of the woods for half a year. She came out about half a year after I'd already been there for a half a year. So altogether, I was there for a year. She was there for a half a year. But being homeless sucks, man. And you know, honestly, I don't even talk to any of my family anymore. I have 3 brothers and 2 sisters, or I'm sorry, 2 brothers and 3 sisters. 4 sisters if you count the other one. I don't talk to any of them because I wasn't important enough to have around when I was going through the shit that I was going through. So I'm not important enough to have around now that I'm got my life together. You know what I'm saying? If you can't be in the rain with somebody, you don't deserve to reign with somebody. If you get what I'm saying. Because there was times, man, I was out in hurricane weather. I was out in the rain. I was out in the hail. I was out in the freaking heavy winds, the winter. Like it was shit life, bro. But if you can't stand in the rain with somebody, you don't deserve to reign with somebody. And I don't even talk to him anymore. Like my real dad is still alive, far as I know. I don't even care. He hasn't reached out to me. I haven't reached out to him. It's a good relationship. My respects. Thanks, Billy. That's off, brother. Believe it or not, I don't speak to nobody in YouTube ever but you, gangster, bro. Well, I feel that, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. I remember there was a couple of times throughout them times I was homeless, or that long stint, where my human smell, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but wildlife, they don't like the human smell. So if you smell like a human, they don't like you. But it got to the point to where I was out there for so long, I would have wildlife literally crawl into where I was sleeping and lay right next to me. Hey, Ma, did we or did we not have a baby beaver climb in the sleeping bag when you first came out there to live with me homeless?
Yeah, and it scared the shit out of me. You laughed at me. Because I jumped and got up out of the damn bunker. Like, what the fuck is that?
It's just a baby. Leave him alone. He'll leave you alone. I'll tell you guys a really interesting story. I have a falcon feather hanging in my truck. And I truly believe that when I was homeless, God sent me this creature for a friend to make me feel not so alone. I was homeless for maybe about 4 months before running into this animal. I was fishing and I noticed that there was this red tailed hawk that kept flying over and landing in the tree that was right above me. And this bird started noticing that I was taking all the junk fish that you can't throw back, like the bullhead catfish and stuff. You can't throw them back legally in the state that I was in where this happened. You cannot throw them back. So I would take them and I'd throw them up behind where I'd sit, and it was behind that tree where this bird used to land. Well, this bird caught onto that shit, and he would come over after I'd walk away, and he'd swoop down, and he'd grab a couple fish, and he'd fly off. Well, I caught on to this, and after a while, I dug a hole that was like a foot and a half in the ground, and I put a stick up that was like a perch or like a little thing that he could land on, and I started throwing the fish over towards where I put that thing. Sorry, I had a bug on my thing. But I started throwing the fish over to where I put this branch in the ground to where he could land on it, right? And after about a month or 2 months, this falcon caught on to what I was doing. He'd land on this thing, hop down, grab a fish, and then fly away. That went on for maybe another 3, 4 months, and then it got to the point where he would land there, grab a fish, hop back up on that little thing I planted in the ground, sit there, eat half of it, and then fly away. And this went on for another maybe couple of months, and then he would just sit there and fly in before I'd throw fish up underneath of this branch. Before there'd be anything there, he'd fly in and land and expect it. So I was like, okay, maybe I got a friend now. And I started throwing fish up there after he would land, and he'd sit there and wait. It got to the point to where after he got so used to me, I'd start moving my chair back towards him a couple of inches each day over a course of like 5, 6 months. I'd start moving an inch closer. and an inch closer and an inch closer. And pretty soon, I was right next to this thing, man. And this bird would still be sitting there, fly in, land, and wait for a fish. And it got to the point to where we were so close, I'd literally, instead of throwing the fish on the ground beside me, I'd reach around real slow and put it up in front of him, and he would take it and eat it. And then I'd put my hand down real slow and continue fishing. This that little connection went on again for another 5, 6 months, and it got to the point, and I think consolidated with the time that it took for me to befriend this bird. It was like 5 years it took me to befriend this bird. I befriended a wild bird, okay? And I think over the course of that, it got to the point to where I could reach around while he was eating and put my hand on the back of his head, real slow, not fast, and just pet the back of his head. And then after that, maybe about 5 or 6 times of me reaching around and petting the back of his head, he got so comfortable with me, he would come over and land on the back of my chair and sit on the back of my chair and start plucking my hat off my head and be like, "Where's my fish? Where's my fish?" And we had a connection, man. And one day, he ripped a feather off of himself. I guess it broke. I don't know if y'all know this, but they do pluck their own feathers if they get damaged or if they break or anything like that. He was on the back of my chair one day, and he plucked the feather off, and he landed it right in my lap, gave it to me. I picked it up and I looked at him. I said, "Thank you." And I've had that feather in my truck ever since. I've still got it. It's hanging in my truck. And it's got a bunch of chakra stones that I've made into like little hangers on this thing. And that is a very true story that literally happened. And I actually miss him a lot. I used to just call him Bird because I never really named him. I just called him Bird. And one day we had a hurricane out there where I was at, and I went and stayed over at a friend's house that I made through being homeless. Actually, he came up on me on a john boat, and he sat there all night and hung out with me one night fishing. And I made a friend just sitting out there, and he came and got me, and I went and stayed at his house one night during a hurricane. And I went back the very next day to go back to my campsite and continue my life. And I never saw him again. So I don't know if he came there and was looking for me and didn't see me and just flew off and forgot me or what. But after that hurricane, I never saw him again. But I always have that feather hanging in my truck. Hold on, I'll show you. I know I've missed so much of the chat, but that was an important story. That's one that I always think about. And you know, I to this day I truly believe that a falcon is my spirit animal. Ugh. This right here. I've had this feather for a very, very long time. And I got a bunch of chakra stones that I wrapped with copper, put up there. I'll catch up on the chat. Amazing how nature works. I know, right? How'd that work, honey? No, just kidding. Mama C is my sister, bestie, and Black is my family. To me, we all friends off YouTube. I love them dearly. We love you too, honey. Yeah, we do. I always want to wear a mustache like that. Never had any bad name. Ken, you'd be behind in the live, lol. Maybe you held him down. Mama, you held him down, you gangster too. I was. Thank you. We've been through a lot our time together. Yeah, we damn sure have. I caught a charge. for defending my wife. Are you getting to sing Little Birdie? Oh, you want to hear the Little Birdie song? Have you ever encountered any bears? No, I've never encountered any bears while I was homeless. What's your favorite pistol, Black? My favorite pistol would have to be the Dirty Harry revolver from Clint Eastwood's movie, Dirty Harry. That silver revolver he had. Yeah, I never encountered no bears when I was homeless. I did encounter a couple of bobcats, one mountain lion, a falcon, an eagle, a couple of beavers, and one river otter. I used to have a necklace that I used to wear all the time, and it had a spine vertebrae from every animal that kept me alive for 13 years. When I stopped being homeless, I gave it to a pigeon farmer as a gift. I was just like, here. But I've been on here for a hell of a long time, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end this live. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for coming into my live and enjoying the conversation and showing me some love. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you to the new people that subscribed. You're much appreciated. And don't forget, we're all family in here, man. I don't give a shit what color you are or where you're from. We're all family. It's up to you to keep that relationship going. Remember, life takes guts. Don't take shit from nobody.